is Tala Atina D. San Juan from grade 6 St. Ignatius of Loyola. I am showing you how to make my very own kimchi called kimchi balut. The ingredients to make my very own kimchi is cabbage, chili powder, carrot, radish, sesame oil, scallions, and glutinous rice flour. There is also salt, garlic, ginger, fish sauce, and sugar. The estimated price of all of the ingredients is 250 pesos. Now let's go on and I'm going to show you how to make it. The first step is cutting the cabbages, carrots, radish, and scallions. You can cut as many cabbages you like, but for me, I only cutted 2. After you're done cutting, you can put the cabbages in the bowl. Next thing, we have to cut our carrots. The carrots have to be very thin.
Get kick.
My mother helped me in this process because I might hurt myself. After you cut the carrots thinly, you can put it in the bowl and cut the new radish. Don't forget to peel the radish and the carrots. Also, don't forget to cut the stem and the bottom of the radish. The radish also has to be cut thinly. After you dump in the bowl, it's time to cut the scallions. Don't forget to cut the stem. After you're done cutting, of course, you put it in the bowl. Next step is rinsing the cabbage. After you rinse, we add salt and rinse again. Don't forget to be generous on adding the salt. Drain it and salt on it again. This is where we add the new salt. Stay generous when adding the salt. We're not going to rinse this one, we're going to submerge this one into salt. You have a choice to add water up to the level, or you can just let it be. It's up to you, but for me, we added water up to the level. Since I chose to make it water up to the level, we have to hard push it with no air. After we push it, we have to add water, but only a little bit. After that, we have to compress it. This will act as our brining strategy. We have to wait for 1 day for this to submerge in salt. After we salt on the cabbage, we have to salt on the radish and the carrots next. First, we have to rinse it. Next, we have to drain it. You have to be careful of draining because the radish and the carrots might fall. First, we have to salt on and mix it. Mix it with the salt. As always, stay generous with the salt. Have to mix it. Next is the brining part. Of course, you have to salt them and stay generous with the salt. Mix, push it, and submerge it into water, and that will act as our brining part. After we submerge it into water, we let it sit for 5 hours. After 5 hours, we have to rinse it very thoroughly so the salt will go away. Make sure it is very, very clean with no salt. We have to rinse it thoroughly 3 times. After the next day, we have to rinse the cabbage very thoroughly too.
kick.
After rinsing it, we mixed all of the stuff together and let's make the sauce now. Add the garlic. Make sure it is small pieces. After adding the garlic, we add the chili powder. We add all of it so it will taste really good and spicy. It's time for mixing. And the white stuff is glutinous rice flour and water mixed together. Next we add fish sauce. You add 1 spoon of fish sauce. After adding the fish sauce, we grate ginger. Add as much as you like. Since the sauce is done, we add the scallions. Now it's time to add the sauce into the cabbages. Next we add sesame oil. Next we add sugar. Be generous with the sugar too. Next we have to mix it all together. After you mix it, you put it in the jar and make sure it will ferment for 2 to 5 days. After you put all the stuff in the jar, you close the jar and you ferment it for 2 to 5 days. After you ferment it, you add the logo and you're done! Overall, the kimchi serving that I made was 4 jars. And you can get about 320 if you sell it for 60 to 70 pesos. Thank you for watching my video of how to make kimchi banus. Kimchi! Bye!